How is everybody doing? Anyways, I'm on here live. I was eating lunch and I had a couple people comment that they wanted to see more body doubling. So that is what I am doing. Right now I'm going over my planner. So I'm sure you guys may or may not, if you've been to my channel before, you've seen some of my videos on it, or my shorts, I guess you could say, on them. I have a video that's getting a bit ready to be released, but over here, we likes to go live and do a lot of body doubling. That's pretty much it. There. Anywho, yeah, so I am touching up on some of my stuff. I'm gonna write in some of these now. Actually, while I'm waiting for people to pop on, let's see. So this would be, why is my pencil not working? I don't know. I do not. Oh, sorry, that was so loud. I'm sorry, Lucy. Did I startle you? There it is. There's my pencil. Okay. So start task would be, yes, wait. This would be my site and, yep, which I've done. Where is everybody? I wonder. What is supposed to, I guess I can start it. Writing a poll in here. Oops. There. Ooh, that's right. Oh, don't throw in the trash. Why is it gotta be over here? Okay, well, anyways. There. See, it's, oh, no, I guess it's gonna make me keep it right there. That's all right. I wonder where everybody is. It's 12. Like, people should be on right now. And then I would have to do, hi everybody. How are you guys doing? Content. How are you? Yes, doing some body doubling over here with my little planner thingy that I got. How are you guys doing? Currently, like, breaking down all of my big goal, or big quarterly goal, into like smaller little feasible tasks that I can complete within like a week. Thank you. Thank you. I made it. I made it for myself. I was following the SMART. I'm a software engineer, also self-taught. Worked at a big company. I just resigned a few months ago on my, I just decided I didn't like working in the corporate world anymore. 70 hours a week was not fun, right? In tech. So they have something they use called the Smarter method, and which is cool, but I have ADHD, so it doesn't work fully. So I fixed it and named it like the Smarter. So I use some of theirs, which is specific goals, right? Measurable, attainable, why did I say retainable? Not retainable. Blah. Reachable, sorry. And then time bound. I added an E in the R. The E stands for emotions and evaluation. And then the R is 3 R's actually, which is refactor, reward, and then repeat. No. I don't know who you are, but that is not appropriate. There we go. Yeah, sorry. We don't do inappropriate. commenting on my channel. But anywho, yeah, so oh, that's the back. Ow, I stabbed myself with my pencil. I'm kind of a dork, just FYI. Hello, how are you? Hi, John. My name's Penny, everybody. See, so I even made the, I know, like, I think I have a video where everybody was, like, going nuts over that I made, because I made my own, like, covers that, like, stick on. I just print them out and then do the thingy. But yeah, so no, I made this. I always told her if anyone wants it, it's free. Like, you just have to print it out and put it together yourself, whether you poke holes in it, you know, and then put it through a regular binder, or just staple it, or just have it, whatever, as papers. But yeah, I have my whole little thing on how to get it to work. But yeah, the refactory work, it really, I mean, it does, it helps, right? So you always like write like your big goals down, like everyone has like their New Year's resolution, right? And now that's become like a bad word. But even for most people, they like give them up really quick. So this, I mean, you don't have to be ADHD. This is like really, really cool because like you write out what what you really want to do, right? And the next like year, you get a kind of an idea like that, and you just kind of jot it down in like the different areas. And then you would then take the goal, and a lot of people are like, oh, I want to lose weight, or I want to eat healthy, or whatever the goal is that they're trying to do, but that's all they put. You have to, so the assets be specific. Sorry if you guys can hear my chickens quacking in the backyard. They're laying eggs right now, so they sing their hen song. I hope you guys can't hear it. I don't know if you guys can or not. But so you use like the 5 W's, right? When you're setting goals, which is who, which is yourself, right? What are you going to be doing? Where you're doing it, when you're doing it, and why you are doing the goal, right? And then once you like write those down, so like see, a couple of my friends already taken the planner too. Like I've had them printed out and I helped them put them together, and they are like, wow, that's really cool. They said it was working for them. So, and 2 of them have ADHD, the other one doesn't, and she just has a hard time getting past anything. And then you break them down into tasks, into smaller tasks, and then you would move on to making it measurable. I gave a couple extra pages of that, but like how much, so that would be like say you're trying to work out, like me, let's say I was trying to like gain more muscle mass, like not like big, but like just strengthen my body where I'm not tired. I would say, okay, so 30-minute workouts, which is the first, the 3 H's, right? So how much, 30-minute workouts, how many, 3 to 4 times a week, and then how long for 6 weeks, right? You kind of do stuff like that, and then you would put them in like this: how much, how many, how long. I only have 5 because you shouldn't be working on more than, it should be like 2 or 3 if you have ADHD. But if not, you know, I mean, you can do 5 too, because you may not be doing them every day of the week. You know what I mean? So I put the option of 5, and then you would just, like, always have extra pages, but just for the different tasks throughout the year, and there's going to be a couple in between, like the months. But then like this has to be done first, right? So you're going to color code the task by when in order you need to get them done. So must be done first, needs done but can wait, and then can be done later, it's not urgent, right? So that is how you do your time bound, especially if you have ADHD, because if you have a deadline, that's when stuff really starts working, because we usually wait till the last minute. So you put a time limit, and then you got to reward yourself. And then I have like the month, you can do double page, so you actually have time to write out like important dates, reminders, whatever. And they're empty, so they don't say February, because I don't know how many planners I have bought where I forgot to fill in. That's why I like these, the disc bound, because the pages come right off, and then you can put them back on. So like say you missed a couple days, you can just add it to the back. But then you get your week ahead, the tasks and goals that you're trying to do that week, so you can actually see, okay, well, I'm doing these 2 on Monday, but I'm doing 3 on Tuesday, and then I'm going to be doing the 2, and then you can kind of like see it out, which is cool. I'm not going to give you, I'm not going to share a one that's already written in, but that's an empty day planner. Like, seeing that cool? So it gives you 3 tasks to do in one day, 3 tasks that you had set from your goals, which you've learned how to break down in the beginning part on how to actually break down the big goal into tiny obtainable actions that you can complete in 1 to 2 weeks. Whether it's like, so you could put like walk 30 minutes every day, right? So you're moving, and you could do that 3 times, 4 times a week, whatever. And you would have it there, and you could put done, almost, like if you didn't do it that day, but you were supposed to. And then if you're blocked, so like what happened, like there was just no way to do it. And then time blocking to set aside to do said tasks. And then mindset and PD, because that's a big thing, like imposter syndrome. People will tell, you know, like limiting beliefs will hold you back. Oh, not me. I can go to sleep on my ADHD medication. I didn't see that. That's how you know you have ADHD, right? When it's not. That's what my doctor always says too. But yeah, so you got your mindset, because that's really, really, really key. Self-care, like what are you doing for yourself? And then you always have to write like 3 good things about yourself in there. And then you can put your reminders. And then I have the to-dos, because to-dos are not goals, right? And we should never, literally, I hate when people, actually if you're not ADHD, and then just other people, like you're just really busy, you know what I mean? Like who has time to work on 10 goals every day? You know what I mean? Like I think that's, and so many, like I see a lot of influencers do it, and it makes me mad because I'll like fall into, they're like, oh, it's so great, you just do this. They don't tell you how to break down into smaller tasks. They leave you with 10 goals and a to-do, and you're just like, that is so much, right, to do, and it's overwhelming. Then you end up being depressed, and you're like, I suck, I can't do things, type stuff. But yeah, you just got to write 3 good things. Your to-dos go here, not your goals. And then you can write a quote that you're feeling, or motto, whatever, and then notes. So if you do get blocked at the end of the day, you can write notes here of like what happened, and then the next day, like, and you can go through and like refactor it, type thing. It's pretty cool. There's a couple, I said, there's a couple of friends of mine that are using it. One of them, that's all she does, is she's like a big planner person. I had a digital planner too, but I swear I did not use that thing very much. And from what I've heard, it's best to just write it down and keep it handy. And then, so like you'll do weekly, at the end of the week, you'll do a review of how you did throughout the week. And it's never like putting yourself down. It's always like, what were you doing that worked, right? So like maybe you were doing something, okay, well, I was able to complete this task throughout the week, right? Okay, what was working? And then you get to put what wasn't working. So this is your blockers that you guys have. What? Then you don't need it. Sorry, JB, I just saw that comment. Yeah, no, so they don't, like somebody else said that they get off of like medicine. I don't, so that's how my doctor always says. You can always tell that, but I do have very, very severe ADHD, and I'm also on the spectrum a little bit. I didn't know that until recently, but I won't take that diagnosis at the moment because my doctor said no, but then the psychologist was like, oh, you're autistic too. And I'm like, really? Because of sensory stuff. But I have very, very, very severe, this is me on medicine. With me not on medicine, I'm like already, and I will not take the full amount they want me. I take a baby dose of it because I don't like feeling like a zombie. I'm a zombie, and I don't talk as fast when I'm on it. And I go to sleep just fine on it and go weeks without it. But I mean, I don't know. But yeah, so you put what didn't work. This is where your blockers were throughout the week. Tasks that you completed, you got some of them done, or you were just fully blocked on doing it. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put like, how are you feeling about those said goals? No, I was eating. I still eat on mine. It can, I think it depends on like how much you take, right? Or how much they give you. He keeps trying to sneak up my medication because my doctor's. Oh yeah, so when I was a kid, yeah, they used to have me on Ritalin as a kid. I hate Ritalin with a passion. I literally felt like I was a zombie. And that's how I kept telling everybody. I'm like, I felt like a zombie because I felt like I was walking in slow motion. That's the only way I can think of it, right? Like, words didn't come out that fast out of my mouth. And it was just like, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just like, I didn't like it. So he did not put me, and it used to make me not eat. And I was like 80 pounds when I was like 15, 16 years old because of the Ritalin. And he used to have me on, they used it, not the doctor I have now, but the one I had before, he had me on 240 milligrams twice a day. Like, I'm not even, like, I did not eat and I was dry heaving all the time. I absolutely freaking hate Ritalin. And so I did go through and like try non-stimulants, right? Those are some scary, that's some scary meds. I had one I couldn't stop puking on, literally, like it was, oh my gosh. And then he's like, well, we can give you all these other medications to keep you from being dizzy and one to keep you from throwing up. I don't even know if it was working otherwise, just because I could not stop puking. And then they put me on another, I forgot what the one was. And he told me it takes about 4 or 5 days to start working. And oh my God, that made me a psycho. Like, I am not even kidding you. I felt nothing, like no emotions except for anger, and everything set me off. And I was like, oh, this is not good. I have kids, right? And I was like, I told him, I said, listen, I am not being happy. I'm not sad. I'm not depressed, which is cool. And yes, I can kind of focus a little bit, but everything, like certain sounds, like light sounds, or my dog or my cat's just anything, I was going, and I mean, it was bad because I started screaming, and I was like, I could just feel like I was going to end up hurting somebody. And I was like, nope, we're done. We are done. And I called him, and he's like, go ahead and stop the medicine. And it took a week for that crap to get out of my system. And then there was another one that caused me to have severe migraines, and he's just like, okay. So he put me on Adderall. And he tried to put me on a high dose, and I was like, nope, 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 we're not. I want the baby dose. So I did the 5, and it worked okay. But when I was in tech, it was really hard with, like, I had to be at work at 7 in the morning. I didn't get out till 6, right? And I could hyperfocus here, but it was constant people all around distracting, as well as meeting after trying to do assignment. Just, yes, thank you. And then my anxiety, I got really bad anxiety. So he upped it, and then it made it go away, thank God, so I could focus. But he's like, I still think you need to be on, like, he thinks I should be on like 40 milligrams. He's like, because when you talk to people, even on it, he's like, you talk and then you like, I still sidetrack and I can't stay on point with whatever my conversation. And I'm like, dude, I want a little bit of control. But I haven't lost weight. I'm not like overgaining weight, like, or nothing. So I've maintained my weight for the last 2 years. So it hasn't changed. So he's like, obviously it's not too much, but he thinks I should take more. I'm just not. I'm okay with where I'm at, type of thing. But yeah, so that, see, like, that's how, this is how I took, like I said, that stuff from tech, and I integrated it and then made it more ADHD friendly, which I like, because then you can find out what was wrong throughout the week, why you weren't doing stuff. So, okay, AGI, is that like I gotta go or something, or I'm also dyslexic, so the words are, but yeah, agile, or maybe you're saying agile, but yeah, it is agile. But yeah, so I do have this. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. You're good. I feel you. I'm the same way. But yeah, so this is what I've been using for myself. Like I said, I took that SMART method, and then I upped it to the SMARTer, which the E is your emotions, because if you ADHD. No, so now I don't. That was only with that non-stimulant. So this, I don't get migraines at all. I don't really have any side effects. I'm doing 20 milligrams, the XR, so the time release. I don't get, I mean, and I can stay on task pretty good and get a lot of, like, get stuff done, but I can still easily get distracted, right? And that's why he was thinking I should take more, but I would just rather not. There's people in my family that have heart issues. My dad actually just passed away last month from a heart attack. So I know Adderall is bad for your heart. So I try to take the baby amount of what I actually, you know what I mean? Just to play on the safe side. Even though I get all the tests and my levels and all that are, he said, perfect, but still, I'd rather not. No, it's okay. He had been in and out of the hospital. Thank you. Yeah, no, yeah, I know. It's like, I wish he would too. It's like he was VA, like he's military, did NOM, so he had like Agent Orange, and then like the VA was so laggy on stuff. He was supposed to get a procedure, like the hospitals told him he had to get it like multiple times, like years ago, and the VA put him, and literally it was just like a bypass, right, for his heart. And they told him he had to wait for 2 years to get it done, and he was scheduled to get it in this coming March. And the medicine that the VA would cover was killing his kidneys. And I have had to go down to Pennsylvania like numerous times. And the doctor's like, he needs to get off this medicine. And they would give him the other medicine, but the VA wouldn't cover it. And it was like $1,500 a month. And I'm like, for this blood pressure medicine. So I was super annoyed. We tried to get the VA to pay for it. They wouldn't, but the medicine that, like I said, they gave him caused his kidneys to die, to where they were failing. So then he had to get dialysis every other day. And then the dialysis place was not taking enough fluid out when they were doing it, which is like all the toxins and stuff. And he was on that strict diet, had the nurses and all that stuff. Weren't taking enough fluid, and it was like backing up into his lungs. So he went into the hospital, and he'd been in and out of the hospital for like a year, literally. He was only home a couple weeks at a time. I felt every week, and then he'd be back in the hospital for 6 weeks and be home for, it was just a nightmare. And then they brought him in there, and they're like, oh, he's gonna be fine. I talked to him, like, I had a video, it's not on here, it's on my Facebook, but he had called me. I missed the phone call, and I was super, super mad. And then I tried to call him back, and they had told me they just put him in an induced coma because they were going to do the surgery to relieve the water from his lungs. And it was so bad. And then I got a call like 20 minutes later that it caused him to have 5 heart attacks, and then they weren't able to resuscitate him. And I was like, so I was mad that I missed his call because I was outside with my, trying to get water and food into my chickens, because we had that super negative degree weather here in Ohio, and my chicken door had frozen and I couldn't get in to put new food in there, and I was kind of mad. So I was like chipping it out, and I had left my phone inside, so I missed it, and I was like, crap, because I didn't even know that they were going to be doing his surgery thing. It wasn't supposed to be till the next day. But anywho, nothing that I can do about it now, except for the VA needs to do better. That's all. But yeah, so that's what this is. This is my little planner to help other people with ADHD, like, actually do things. Like I said, taught myself how to code, got a job, and hit a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, it's good, and it is on my site. Let me know if you guys do want one. Leave a comment or something. Or you can go over to my Instagram, which is the same, the Daily ADHD Grind. I do have it in my link, but it says it's like 99 cents. It's not 99 cents. It's free. I have a password. I just put a price on it because there was a bunch of like hackers that were going in and downloading it with like fake random emails, which I checked through with my AI security. They were like just someone trying to grab them and resell my product. So I put 99 cents on it, but that's because, and you can't do it with Apple or anything anyways, because it takes them a week for that to get activated. I have a password, like a discount code, where it's free. There is no charge. It just takes off the full price for those that want it. But it's just like, I got to make sure that it's not like scammers. You know what I mean? Trying to go in and just download it and then resell it elsewhere. When I'm not selling it, it's free at the moment until, like, yeah. So right now it's free because I want people to check it out and try it. You can always download it, and you'll have it permanently to keep using if you download it and do it yourself. Like I said, I just used a thing to do the disc bound to clip it, or you could do like a hole punch and do 3 holes and put it in a regular binder too. You don't have to use this if you don't want, or you can even staple it or just have the paper yourself. Just have the papers and keep it in a folder. Print it on whatever paper you want. I use dot grid just because I like dot grid. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. The call. Yeah, yeah. The call that I got from my dad right before was just like he knew. I think he knew he was gonna, you know what I mean, like pass away, because he was like, "Oh, I love you. I just want you to know that, and you know, I'm proud of you." And I was just like, because I like when they called, I went back and I listened to the voicemail, and I was like, "Why the heck did he talk like that?" You know what I mean? Because he usually doesn't leave me voicemails. Just, "Oh, I love you. Give me a call back." He didn't. He was just saying, "I just want you to know how proud I am of you." So he must have known that, and he wasn't supposed to do the induced coma either. Like, they weren't supposed to put him in an induced coma at all, because like usually when they remove the fluid, they just run more dialysis. So I was kind of mad at myself for not answering it, just because. But it is what it is. And yeah, that's that. But yeah, so this channel, I'm trying to grow it. I had somebody from Boost IQ, not the main people that are on vidIQ. Like, I was like talking with them over on their Discord, and they're like, "Oh, this looks great." This one girl tried to I swear to God, she made me so mad. And I want honest feedback on like my channel, right? Because I'm just like, before I used it kind of like my Instagram, I just posted whatever funny video, right? And I was like cutting some of those off. Try to tell me if you have ADHD, your ADHD channel, you can only talk about like medical ADHD type stuff. I'm like, I'm not a doctor, right? Like, or do like how to ADHD is. And she's like, "Oh yeah, you can't do like cooking with ADHD or cleaning with ADHD or crafts with ADHD or being a mom with ADHD." I'm like, "I'm sorry, what?" And she's like, "Just because they all are related doesn't mean." Oh yeah, right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, anyone that has a channel, right? Like, she's like, "It has to be one thing," and I'm like, I get that it can be one thing, but if it's related, you know what I mean? I get niching down, but if it is like organizing with ADHD, meal prep, ADHD friendly, you know what I mean? Even if it's like gardening for ADHD, like, it is related. And I get, it's not like I'm doing all gardening. I do have chickens and I have my own garden and stuff like that. But it's like, mine is the Daily ADHD Grind. So it's basically like your just daily life type crap. Like, that is my whole thing. And a friend of mine actually is huge right now. Like, she's over 1 million now. She went from like nothing. Like, I follow, you probably know her. She's now on TV. Clutterbug. I don't know if you've seen her. She does all the different types. She was on some show. I mean, she has her own TV show now on HGTV as well, but she's still on here, and we talk like all the time. She was so mad at them, that girl from vidIQ, and she's like, "How many followers has that girl got?" Nothing, probably. But anywho, it was like not a reality. It was like a TV show. Somebody was talking about like an FBI type thing, and they were looking at some house that was organized, and they're like, "Oh, I think this person's like a ladybug or something," and I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And then like, the lady talked about the 4 styles that she came up with. She has ADHD, but she doesn't just do cleaning and organizing in all her videos. Like, sometimes, like, she will rant in her videos about how her backyard just flooded into her house and she just bought it. Like, I mean, it's funny. She's real. Love her, and she's hilarious. Her name's Cass. But yeah, she knows that I just changed it. But the girl was like, "Oh, dude," and I'm like, "Since when? Since when?" Like, people don't like highly edited videos. I hate watching, I mean, I don't mind watching YouTube videos that are supposed to be highly edited, but I don't like watching people and them talking and it's just like super animated. You know what I mean? Like, all fake, and their fake makeup and all the stuff. I'm like, dude, I just would rather someone just like chill and talk and be real than a bunch of mass editing. But you mean, you don't want like a 20-minute pause, right, in a video? Like, obviously you can cut that part out, but I think being real more is better than a million of fakes, unless it's like, what is it, that show that my kids watch? I can't remember who they are called. They're like, they do like these Oh gosh, what are they called? They're on YouTube. They're hilarious. They always like they reenact kind of like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. They're very funny. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah, the VFX, right, and stuff like that. I mean, to me, it's annoying. I find it annoying because it's like, that's why I don't like How to ADHD. Like her channel, like she does have millions of followers, but it's like it is super, super negative, and I do mean that. And I don't mean it in a bad way. She literally, like, you go on there and it makes you feel bad about yourself. Her, she brings out the stuff that you maybe forgot you did and then brings them out, and it's always like, you always have emotional regular disorder, right? And I'm like, right, thank you. You always feel bad about yourself, and oh, it's okay. Like, and they just go off, and it's like very kid looking, like cartoon with the ADHD brain. And she always goes, hi brains, right? To me, it's geared for little kids, but I don't like how it's super negative. And she always does like the depressing part about it. I don't like it. Like, I get that it is 100%. Like, that's what's wrong with ADHD. So you said you don't know. You don't have ADHD. So ADHD, the executive functions in our brains aren't there, which kind of sucks. It's like an invisible, but it's obviously an invisible disability. But what it is like, that's why I made the planner. So like people with ADHD, they can see the goal, they can really hyper focus, usually super creative, and they always think outside the box and able to figure out things that other people can't. So there's a lot of positives. And then like they'll hyper focus. That's where like something that took somebody like weeks to do, they can get it done in a couple of hours, which is pretty cool. And I said we always like to wait till the last minute to do stuff, and then hey, you get it done, right? But they can't, like, here's the goal and then here's where you are. They don't know how to break the steps down, right? So I see my big goal and here I am. They don't know how to get there. They don't know how to close that gap. And when I was teaching myself how to do like coding and AI and stuff like that, because that is what I do, I build humanoid robots. Not even joking. I've actually built a couple of those. So, oh, my dog. Hang on one second. I gotta let my big puppy in. Come on, Nova. Come on, big puppy. Come on, big puppy. Sorry about that. My puppy. There's Nova. Say hi. Say hi, Nova. Say hello, people. Say hi. Oh, and there's Freya. That is so these are both babies. They're both 6.5 months. Nova. She's a tripod dog, so that's one of our rescues. Don't bite. We have got to work on that. I'm trying. She's a goat herding dog. See, so she's missing that leg right there. Boy, oh boy, is she fast though. And then that's my older rescue puppy. She's like 13. She's more of a rat than a dog. We've always had like bigger dogs. We got this one, but boy, oh, I've never had a Great Pyrenees before, and they are some work. And then Freya here, she's a big kitty, not like chubby. She's a big kitty. Don't bite Freya, Nova. Nova, no bite. Hey, no, 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 back, sit. Nova, she's a handful. So in a way, I'm kind of grateful that she only has the 3 legs, because this dog, hey, Nova, no. Thank you. God. She's playing. She uses her mouth a lot as her hands. She also grabs with her dang feet. Yes. Drop. Drop. Nova. Drop. 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 Let go. Can you let go? Nova, I don't want to let here. Oh, fine. I just taught that dog to keep doing it. But Miss Freya here is a Savannah. She's an F3. So she's an F3 Savannah. She's about 6.5, 7 months old. So all her beautiful spots. Nova, leave her alone. Freya's gonna whack you. Not really. But yeah. I don't know. Let's see. I've been on here. Ouch, 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 ouch. Nova. God, that dog. Can you see her jumping? Like, let's see. Let's see. Go get it, Nova. I know. I have that bin. I'm putting up some stuff. I was cleaning and organizing. Stop, Nova. Nova. Oh my gosh. This dog, they get, like, the males get 180 pounds. She's a puppy. And I do mean a puppy. 6 months. I'm hoping I can train her to not eat my chickens. And, oh my God, protect her. Nova. Nova. Hey. She had surgery, so we weren't allowed to do a lot of training when her leg was amputated. Yes, rescue. She, like I said, she came from a home that she was neglected and injured at 4 weeks old, where her back legs were broken and stuff. And then they just put her in a 50-gallon tub, pretty much, and underfed her. So she weighed like nothing. Oh my gosh. Drop. Nova, drop. Oh, Lucy. No, you're not. Lucy, shh, that's annoying. Catch it. Oh my gosh. She gets along good though, right? Ouch. For having 3 legs. Lucy, hush. But yeah, she does get along. But yeah, guys, if anyone does, my Instagram is literally the same as my YouTube account. Go on there. If you just send me a DM and say you want the planner, I'll give you the code to get it for free, and then you can just print it out. Or just look at it or have it, you know what I mean, and see how it is, and you can write it in your own journal type thing if you want the planner. It's just a download. You have to like put it together yourself. Hey, Frey Frey. There she is. Look at my beautiful kitty. I was trying. It's so gloomy outside. I had to put that big light in the background. Ouch! Nova, stop biting me. Stop biting me. No. No, ma'am. That dog and her biting for attention. I have just been playing with you. We were just playing. Want to say hi? See? Savannah. That's why she has all those spots. And you should see her ears. Freya, let me see if you, can you guys see the back of her ears? She has like the fall size, which is really, really cool. Nova, you, my dear. She's always on one. Always, always on one. It's kind of annoying. Meow? What? What, Kiki? What? I think, oh my God, that dog is so annoying. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I have some cleaning to do. And my dogs are just going to keep barking, apparently. Aren't you? You're just going to keep barking. Freya, are they being annoying, Freya? Are they being annoying, Miss? Where'd you go? There you are. Are they being annoying? That's not my computer desk. Mine is over there with that green wall. I like greenery. But I have to clean and do some Easter spring decorating. So I will be filming that and posting that up on my next video. All right, bye guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. Ouch. Nova. Bye. Why is it not ending?